All right, fam, this is not your average road trip. We packed up the crew and we headed straight for the hills. Literally, the Great Smokey Mountains in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And y'all, this trip was wild. From soaring through the treetops to hiking the highest point in the Smokies to zorbing. Yes, zorbing. We did it all. I don't know how we squeezed so much fun into one trip, but we did. Let's take you on an unforgettable family adventure to Tennessee right after we roll that intro. We would like to start out by letting you all know that when we planned our vacation, we did so with the intent to avoid attractions that we can find closer to home. If you've been following our channel, or maybe even if you're new here, you can probably tell that the majority of our content focuses on Branson, Missouri. However, if we can help even one family and provide helpful advice through posting our vacation videos, we feel that it could be very beneficial and worth our time to share. Even though the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge areas have a wide selection of activities to choose from, several of them are very similar to what we can experience near Branson. Each family who visits this area will have different priorities and interests. Anytime that we give suggestions, we always encourage you to look at all of the activity options in the area and try to see what activities best fit your family and your needs. The attractions in this video were on our bucket list for family travel. And our first stop is at Ober Mountain. Perched high above the charming town of Gatlinburg, Ober Mountain is a four-season mountain adventure park offering everything from skiing and snow tubing in winter to thrilling rides, zip lines, and mountaintop fun in the summer. It's not just a destination. It's an experience packed with scenic views, outdoor excitement, and family-friendly attractions. Here's a breakdown of everything you can do at Ober Mountain. Before you even reach the mountaintop, your adventure begins with one of Gatlinburg's most iconic experiences, the Gatlinburg Tram. This scenic cable car ride lifts you 2.1 miles from downtown Gatlinburg up to the Ober Mountain base. Guests can also choose to drive to the top of Ober Mountain, but we were there for the full experience. So the Gatlinburg Tram was our way of traveling up to all the fun. We will briefly cover all of the different activities here at Ober, but there is so much to do here that our explanations will probably barely scratch the surface. Let's start with one of our kids' favorite activities here, the Smokey Mountain bobsleds. Inspired by Olympic bobsled runs, this track-style ride lets you zip through a twisting alpine course surrounded by beautiful Smokey Mountain forest. It's a family-friendly thrill ride, fast enough to be exciting, but smooth and safe for all ages. Each bobsled is self-controlled, meaning that you can go full speed or take it easy depending on your comfort level. Nature lovers and curious kids will love the Ober Wildlife Habitat, a mini zoo featuring native Smoky Mountain animals. Meet black bears, river otters, bobcats, turtles, raccoons, and birds of prey in well-designed enclosures that prioritize animal comfort. Educational signs teach you about their habitats and behavior, making this both a fun and informative stop. Step inside the main building known as the Mountaintop Mall and lace up your skates. Ober has the only indoor ice skating rink in the area. Our kids love ice skating, and they thought that it was really cool that they could teach their older cousin how to skate for the first time in his life. Open year-round, it's perfect on hot summer days or when winter chill sets in. Right next to the rink, you'll find something totally unique: ice bumper cars. These colorful inflatable rides float on the ice like hovercrafts, and you can bump, spin, and laugh your way around the rink in a controlled chaos of fun. It's a hit with both kids and adults. For the best view in Gatlinburg, hop on the Sky Village Express chairlift, a relaxing open-air lift that transports you to the brand new scenic viewing deck at the summit. Once at the top, you'll be greeted with breathtaking 360-degree views of the Smoky Mountains. The deck is designed for relaxation and photography, with seating areas, photo spots, and unbeatable sunrise or sunset views. From this Sky Village, get your heart racing with the Cloudcatcher zip line, soaring over the park at exhilarating speeds. The ride gives you a bird's-eye view of Ober's Alpine Playground and the surrounding Smoky Mountains as the highest zip line in the area. Perfect for adrenaline seekers and those chasing unforgettable views. We can tell you with confidence that the full 3 zipline tour included with your Thrill Pass is the one that you will want to experience here. This first zipline is the best zipline that Paul and I have ever been on, and it will definitely be hard to beat. To see even more footage of the Cloudcatcher zipline and a full review at Ober Mountain, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell because we have a lot more content coming your way soon. Our nephews and their parents opted for the single zip line, which is the final zip line of the course that cruises guests toward the fun attractions. They told us that even this single zip line ride beats any others that they have been on. This just goes to show that this zipline course should definitely be on your list of must-dos in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you have kiddos in your group, there are a variety of activities to keep them busy here at the adventure park, such as the spider jump, the climbing wall, the huge jump pillow, the chair swings, and the indoor carousel. Even in the warmer months, you can play in real snow at the Igloo Snow Zone. This indoor temperature-controlled space is perfect for snowball fights, building snowmen, and pretending it's winter, even in July. It's one of the few places in the South where kids can touch snow year-around. If you love winter tubing but visit in the off-season, you're in luck. Summer tubing is a dry slide version of the winter classic. Using a special synthetic surface, you'll fly down the hill in an inflatable tube with all the fun, minus the cold. Last but not least, the Tennessee Flyer Mountain Coaster is one of Ober's signature attractions. This gravity-driven alpine coaster twists and turns through trees, giving you full control over your speed. It's fast, smooth, and full of sharp turns and dips that make it a favorite for thrill seekers and first-timers alike. If you're up for a challenge, grab a bike and hit Ober's downhill mountain biking trails. These trails vary in difficulty and wind through lush forest terrain. Ober Mountain is so much more than just a ski destination. It's a full-on mountaintop amusement park and nature experience for all ages. Whether you're zipping through the trees, climbing rock walls, or just relaxing indoors enjoying those scenic views, Ober brings the adventure and the charm in every season. Perfect for families, couples, solo adventurers, or anyone who just loves the mountains. This is one stop in Gatlinburg that you won't want to skip. Thanks to their summer promos, we were able to adventure at Ober Mountain for 2 days in a row, and we hope that you consider them on your next trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. After visiting Ober Mountain, we couldn't pass up a family stroll in downtown Gatlinburg, which is such a vibe. It's this cozy, quirky mountain town with a mix of local charm and touristy fun. We snacked on fresh taffy, tried some old-fashioned soda and ice cream floats, and browsed through all kinds of shops. It's obvious that there is no shortage of fun on this Gatlinburg strip. You can't come to this area without visiting the Great Smokey Mountains National Park. It's one of the most beautiful places in the country. Lush forests, waterfalls, and more hiking trails than you can count. Pro tip, get there early before the parking fills up, and be sure to purchase your parking passes at the visitor centers or kiosks before pulling over to hike. Within the Great Smokey Mountains National Park, we visited Kewohi, formerly known as Clingman's Dome. This is the highest point in the national park, and y'all, it is breathtaking. The walk up is a steep paved trail, but once you reach that observation tower, you can see for miles into both Tennessee and North Carolina. You're literally above the clouds. It felt like we could see the mountains forever. With all of the daytime adventures and excitement, it was always nice to have a quiet place to retreat. Something that we would like to provide in this video is our recommendations of places to stay. We know that it can be very overwhelming trying to find the right accommodations for your family. We stayed at 3 different places during this vacation, and we will gladly give them as suggestions for your family to stay as well. While experiencing the first leg of our trip in Gatlinburg, we stayed at the most adorable, newly remodeled 2-bedroom cabin from Heartland Cabin Rentals. Our cabin was located in the Arts and Crafts District, which was quiet, peaceful, and just a short drive to downtown Gatlinburg and all of the action. We spent relaxing evenings here, enjoying board games and the hot tub. When planning your Gatlinburg vacation, we highly recommend booking with Heartland Cabin Rentals. Moving on to our most unique attraction that you can only find in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, was the Outdoor Gravity Park. Y'all, zorbing is officially our new favorite one-of-a-kind adventure activity. At Outdoor Gravity Park, you jump into this giant inflatable ball filled with water, and they roll you down a giant hill. Sounds ridiculous? Well, it is, but it's amazing at the same time. We couldn't stop spinning. It was like a water slide, roller coaster, and washing machine all in one. Zorbing is a shared laugh fest, whether you're riding solo or watching your family and friends tumble down the hill from the sidelines. You can ride single or double up in the same Zorb for an even crazier, more chaotic ride. Spectator areas at the bottom make it easy to film and photograph your loved ones tumbling down and capture some of the funniest wipeouts you'll ever see. Here are some things you'll want to know for your visit. Ages 5 and up can ride with an adult with height and weight guidelines. There are changing rooms available on site. Bring your water shoes or flip-flops because you will get soaked. Rides are sold individually or in bundles, and you'll definitely want that bundle. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a family looking for something new, or just want a laugh-out-loud experience that you'll talk about for years, Outdoor Gravity Park is a must-stop destination in Pigeon Forge. It's weird, it's wild, and it might just be the most fun you've ever had rolling down a hill. To see our full video review of this attraction, stay tuned to our channel because this adventure is one that we just can't keep to ourselves. During our trip, we wanted to experience stays in both Gatlinburg and in Pigeon Forge. We knew that at least one theme park day was in the plans, so without hesitation, we booked a 2-night stay at Dollywood's Heartsong Lodge. We cannot put into words how incredibly beautiful and peaceful this resort is. It's obvious that every little detail was carefully planned out and set in place from the Dollywood team. A large part of our decision to book at a Dollywood resort included the perks of staying on site. First of all, our kids were never bored because they have programming for kids and families called Camp DW. Our kids loved the activities like game nights, dance parties, and scavenger hunts. Dollywood resort guests receive complimentary parking at the resort and preferred parking at the theme park, which can be a huge money saver in itself. There's also a complimentary trolley for resort guests to be transported to and from the parks. Guests of the resort receive complimentary time saver passes at Dollywood and Dollywood Splash Country. As a family who especially values time, we greatly appreciated those express passes to maximize our short visit in Tennessee. No Branson Fam trip is complete without some theme park action, and Dollywood delivered. Rides, shows, food, this place is clean, friendly, and full of Southern charm. Set against the backdrop of the Great Smokey Mountains, Dollywood is more than just a theme park. It's a celebration of Southern heritage, country charm, and all things Dolly Parton. Located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Dollywood combines world-class rides, award-winning shows, artisan culture, and home-style food into one of the most beloved family destinations in America. Whether you're a thrill seeker, music lover, foodie, or history buff, we can tell you that Dollywood has something unforgettable waiting for you. Our favorite roller coaster at the park was Big Bear Mountain, which is a family coaster that we all rode multiple times. Charlie enjoyed the Wild Eagle coaster because she has a newfound bravery for all rides that go upside down. And I have a newfound love for Dollywood's cinnamon bread from their quaint old grist mill. Don't skip on the cinnamon bread, friends. It will make your day. From the carefully chosen music to the storytelling in every attraction, Dolly Parton's spirit is felt throughout the park. Her love for the Smokies, her commitment to family values, and her passion for creativity make Dollywood feel warm, personal, and truly magical. You'll find touches of her life everywhere. After our Dollywood day, we visited Anakeesta in Gatlinburg. Anakeesta is like a mountaintop fairy tale. You ride the gondola up from downtown Gatlinburg, and suddenly you're in this magical village with zip lines, mountain coasters, tree houses, and incredible views. We cannot put into words how beautiful this place is and how much detail they have put into creating such a gorgeous place for guests to visit. Our kids absolutely loved adventuring here. Their Bird Venture Treehouse play area kept our kids playing for hours. With slides, themed treehouses with their own bird personalities, and jumping nets, it was difficult to get our kids to move on to other activities. There were plenty of other adventures to keep us busy at Anakeesta, though. The Hellbender Mountain Coaster was so fun. We enjoyed the views from the Anakeesta viewing tower, and our whole family climbed through the other treehouse adventures together. And of course, we cannot leave out the food. During our summer visit, Anakeesta's United Tastes of America Food Festival was taking place. Guests are able to purchase tasting passes where they can sample various selected foods throughout the park. This was a very fun way to experience foods from different regions of the United States and to explore the park during the food festival's summertime fun. Restaurants and dining locations are available year-round here at Anakeesta as well. We also listened to live music throughout the day, which we thoroughly enjoyed. In the evening, we attended their themed light show called Astrolumina, a nighttime experience where the forest comes alive with lights, music, and storytelling. It was like walking through a dream where the stars tell their tale. Astrolumina is an additional cost not included in your general admission ticket. If you plan to be at Anakeesta during the nighttime, we do recommend that you check out this unique experience and take your time walking through the magic in the mountains. The next day, we cooled off at Dollywood Splash Country, and let me tell you, it was hot, so this was perfect. The wave pool was a hit, and the Raging River Rapids family raft slide had us all smiling from ear to ear. Their water coaster called River Rush is our new favorite water park ride ever. Dollywood Splash Country was a great full summer day activity. And last but not least, we had one more stay with a vacation rental host who you might recognize from a previous video at Theo's Saddle Ridge Lodge in Branson. That's right, Explore Stay Today has vacation rentals in both Branson and Tennessee. Our final night of vacation brought us back to Gatlinburg for a rustic cabin experience at Palelo's Pool Retreat. This beautiful cabin, nestled on the side of a mountain, is sure to give you that nature-focused retreat that you've been searching for. In fact, when we arrived, we were greeted by mountain views and a family of black bears walking down the road. We can't say that this is a normal experience coming from Missouri, but this is a perfect time to remind you to always give wildlife plenty of space and do not try to feed them or leave food where they can forage. Palelo's Pool Retreat provided a relaxing evening of family time spent poolside in the downstairs area of this cabin. It is the perfect home away from home for families to enjoy. After our final relaxing evening, it was time to head back to Branson, where the fun keeps rolling all year long right here on our Branson Fam channel. Looking back at it all, this trip gave us everything: thrills, nature, family time, and a little bit of magic. If you're planning a family vacation, Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are Branson Fam approved. If you've been to this area of Tennessee, let us know your favorite activities down below in the comments. While planning our trip, we found videos from the Smokey Mountain family to be an excellent resource, so be sure to check out their channel and recommendations. We highly recommend looking into the lodging accommodations and the attractions mentioned in this video. They will all be linked for you in the description below. We appreciate you watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and ring that bell so that you don't miss any of our Branson Fam content. But until our next adventure, fam, we'll catch y'all later.